Hello, this is Gorgnak, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to make this simple too high gate. It's not very complicated, and it'll be able to open from both sides and close from both sides, as you can see from here. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing that I usually do when I make one of these guys is start with the frame. The pistons, I should say. And we'll start like this. I usually like to put redstones here because it hides the mechanics a little bit better than not doing them. So we'll go ahead and do that like this. And we're using sticky pistons because I like to use the stairs here, because I think it provides a little bit more texture. Oh, I didn't even need to go that slow. Anyway, and we go up. Alright, so the extended stair will be right there. The extended pistons will be right there. So we need 3, 4. So we need to put the sticky pistons right there. And stairs hitting the back corner to make sure the texture goes, or the direction of the stair goes right. Clear off the top. Okay. Actually, when the stairs are going to be extended, we want to cover it up right here. That way it hides the pistons when they are extended. Oh, actually, we'll leave those where they are for now. Alrighty. And then I like to use repeaters here. That way you can sync up the timing of the top and bottom gates so they open and close at the same time. And then we'll hook this up here. Like that. This will be the frame. So we're gonna send the signal down through the bottom. So we're gonna want the up signal to be 1 over, so we can cover it up. So I'll do one there. And we want to mimic what the bottom part is doing. So I will actually put one there. Put the signal like that. Now once we hook it up, here we go. Kind of what we want so far. Because we want the default state to be the same for the top and the bottom. Okay. So then let's go ahead and build the wall here. I figured it would be weird. Okay. Let's go ahead, build this wall here. And we're going to put those there so we can use, it's a nice little spot for the lever to be. Okay. And so this is basically the core mechanics of the gate itself. Let's go ahead and add the switch in so we can have this thing open and close from either side. And we want to use an XOR gate, which I'm going to look at my little cheat sheet here just to make sure I got it right, because these gates can be a little complicated, but they're not that hard. I mean, I just use my little cheat sheet and it works out pretty well. Let's go ahead and test the gate itself to make sure it does what we want it to. Yeah, you don't want it like this, because whenever this one will be on, it'll stay on. So, yep. Okay, good. It does exactly what we want it to. So now we gotta just hook it up. And then you just gotta bring the wiring over. Bring the wiring over. Okie dokie. And then bam, we got ourselves a gate. Let's cover it up a little bit so we don't have the mechanics show. Alrighty, and then the last thing on the deck here is to make sure that the top and the bottom are synced up because it just looks a little cooler. You can do that by just lengthening this one right here, the top. But let me guess, I probably have it backwards, don't I? Yeah, that made it worse. So it looks like we want to increase the time on the bottom instead. And let's give it a go. Still needs a little bit more time. Oh. Looks like we still need a little bit more time. So we're going to have to add another row here of redstone repeaters. In order for this thing to work, it's going to have to go like that. And of course, the signal doesn't reach. Okay. There we go, and now it's in perfect sync. Alrighty, I put a redstone repeater right here because if I put one right there or one right here, it just would have been longer for the gate to open. So now we got ourselves a nice working 2-high gate, and you can make these things basically as long as you want. I believe it may get a little more complicated once you reach about 14 or 15, because then it would be a little harder to make sure you got enough juice going through the whole thing. But it can be done. Anywho, yep, that's it. That's all there is to it to make a simple 2-high gate.